Hi writers! Today we're going to continue working on our research-based argument essays by writing a body paragraph. All right, so our objective for today is that we can draft a body paragraph for an argument essay, and our language objectives that we'll write a body paragraph for our argument essay using sentence stems and our boxes and bullets graphic organizers. So by the end of today's class, you will have written one body paragraph for your essay. All right. So to begin writing a body paragraph, we need to write a topic sentence, and our boxes and bullets graphic organizer is a great way to help us write our topic sentence. So our box is going to give us a clue about what our topic sentence should be. So this box stating our first reason is that chocolate milk has healthy nutrients that people need. All right, so first I'm going to need a transition word to start my paragraph. So I need one reason to begin with, to start with. Then we'll repeat our thesis statement. Chocolate milk should be served in schools. And then that reason listed in our boxes and bullets. So I wrote, to begin with, chocolate milk should be served in schools because, look back at my box, it has healthy nutrients that people need. So I use that last part of my box here in my graphic organizer to say our reason. So there we go. We have a transitional word, our thesis statement, and our first reason that came from our boxes and bullets. All right, pause the video here and use your boxes and bullets to write a topic sentence for your body paragraph. All right, so next we need to look back at our notes in our graphic organizer to decide which evidence is the strongest. So we selected some quotes in our boxes and bullets and some information that we could use to support our thesis statement. So I'm going to reread my evidence and think about which parts would be most helpful in, or would be the strongest in connection to our reason here that chocolate milk has healthy nutrients that people need. All right, so I wrote here from a New York Times article, milk provides a host of nutrients, including calcium, protein, and vitamin D, which recent studies show is deficient or lacking in about 3/4 of teenagers and adults. So from here, I underlined the most important parts. Host of nutrients, so many nutrients. Some examples of the nutrients, calcium, protein, and vitamin D. And then deficient, which means that people are not getting enough, and about 3/4 of teenagers and adults. All right, from another source, the kidshealth.org article about vitamins we read, I paraphrased. I wrote, vitamins C and B, which are also found in chocolate milk, are water soluble and need to be replenished every day. So we know that you need a new source of these vitamins every day. And I decided that the part about being water soluble is important and that it needs to be replenished every day will be important as my evidence. Finally, down here for this quote, I didn't highlight or didn't underline anything new. I said both flavored and unflavored milk offer students a good source of calcium and other essential nutrients that teenagers are often lacking in their diets. I didn't pick anything from this particular quote because I think it is very similar to our first quote by Severson. So I think it would just be repeating, and it wouldn't do too much to build our argument here. All right, so now that I went through my evidence in my boxes and bullets, I need to introduce the evidence. So this is an anchor chart you should recognize from 4th grade, and I'm going to pick a sentence stem to start my argument. So instead of saying according to the text, I'm going to say according to one of the authors. And I said, according to Kim Severson, who is an author of a New York Times article we read. And then I'm going to go ahead and introduce my evidence. We can quote where we repeat the author's words exactly as they are, placing them in quotation marks and giving credit to the author like we already did, saying it's from Kim Severson. Or we can paraphrase. So we can take what someone else has written or said and put it in our own words. So I have, according to Kim Severson, milk has many nutrients such as protein, vitamin D, and calcium. Furthermore, she states that most adults and teenagers don't get enough of these vitamins. All right, so did we quote or paraphrase this, and how do we know? You noticed I didn't use quotation marks, and I changed the wording around quite a bit and put them in my own words, so I paraphrased what she said. Now comes for the explanation. We need to explain how this connects to our claim and the reason we provide. So again, you can use one of these sentence stems from the anchor chart that we know so well to get started on our explanation. And I chose to say this shows that. So this shows that many people need more of these vitamins and nutrients, and that chocolate milk could be a way of solving this problem. And that's why it should be served in schools. All right, now if I have another piece of strong evidence, I can add it and explain it, just like we did. And I did think I had another piece of strong evidence from kidshealth.org. All right, I said, in addition, kidshealth.org states that vitamins in chocolate milk are water soluble, meaning they are not stored in the body for long. Therefore, people need a serving of these vitamins every day. So there's my introduction to the evidence, my evidence, and now my explanation. This shows that chocolate milk can be a daily source of these vitamins. And then to connect it further to our thesis, I'm going to say, and kids can easily get these vitamins from a school cafeteria. All right, to make sure it really goes with our arguments and our claim. All right. So now let's check to make sure we have all the parts we need. We know we need a topic sentence that starts with the transition, restates the thesis, and gives one reason. We need evidence from our research. We need an explanation of our evidence. We need phrases to introduce our evidence and phrases that transition from evidence to explanation. And I went ahead and highlighted here, and we'll notice a pattern of topic sentence, evidence, explanation, evidence, explanation. And the green shows the transitions that introduce our evidence and explanation. All right, so now it's your turn. You're going to write your first body paragraph, making sure you have all the parts you need. And again, you are following this structure: topic sentence, evidence, explanation, evidence, explanation. And it's outlined nicely here. And once you write your body paragraph, this is a good time to go back and revise. So highlight your body paragraph to make sure you have all the different parts you need. And if you're missing something, or you realize that your explanation is only a couple of words, you're going to go back and elaborate and add on to that. All right, so our goal for today was to write a body paragraph for our research-based argument essay, and you should have one. Good work today.